Hey guys, it's Vicki here, or as my alias, Amma Maker. Amma's a real fun person. She's crazy. I've done this a few times. This third to be exact. I did it once without pushing the record button. Now you'll never believe this, but I actually have done a lot of videos. The reason I haven't lately is because we somehow parted company with the power cord. But it's been located, everything's cool, and this is just a quick, actually it's a practice for me, so y'all are just going to have to suffer through it. Here are my journal jumps. We had bad weather today, so I wasn't able to set up for my pop-up show, and I'm doing this instead. Okay, this is Journal Jump, and that's with 2 P's. This is an altered composition book. I took a photograph or an image of a painting I had done from a source photo in Monet's garden, and in Photoshop I put it onto a vintage French map and cut it in half. And then for the spine I used a piece of linen canvas that I had underpainted and never got back to. So what I did on the ends was when I wrapped piece in, I just cut these and left them so it would help protect that spine. The back, here's the other half of the painting, and a fleur-de-lis stencil there on the side. It's been varnished with Liquitex Gloss Medium Varnish, and it worked out well. I used a credit card to put it on with. So, there, that's cool. Let me back this out just a little bit. Okay. Alright, when I did the binding, I took some hemp cord and I ran it from here, this is the tail, ran it from here under the, before I put the spine on, and ran it out the top here. And of course the ends are decorated with beads. There you go. That's my little price tag for tomorrow. Upside down, here we go. This is a print of a painting I actually did in plein air in Monet's garden. Some odd shaped pieces that are tipped in. That's what you call it when you just take a single sheet of paper and either tape it or washi tape or masking tape, something like that. I've gone through this book since it was meant to be a jump start for someone to finish, and put little yellow sticky note type notes in here about you don't have to have a concept, and I've already grunged it up, so don't worry about messing it up. These are from photos that Randy took while we were there. An envelope that was made out of a photo, some pockets, and just tape trim, some stenciling. Excuse me. The original pages for this were taken from a file I had done of a date book, and it featured Randy's photos from Giverny, and I just took that graphic file and reused it. Some deli paper jelly prints. This black tape was glued on. That was actually part of the binding on the composition book, and I just repurposed it. Some more quotes and photos. This is one of my favorite pages. This is a stamp, or a stamp pad on the back of a page that had a modeling paste stencil, and I just love that because it's raised. I think you can see it good enough. Anyway, that was cool. I like that. A little piece of cardstock that's been die cut and embossed with the Cuttlebug. Another envelope. So what I was trying to do was just impress on whoever might want to journal that you don't have to worry about messing it up. This is private. You don't have to show it to anybody. It's just whatever you feel like putting in it. The pages, I tore out about 1/3 of them in the book, and then glued pages together to make them a little stiffer. And then I went in and put a tinted gesso on each one of them. It toned down the lines of the paper. No hiding what it was originally, but it was really a fun way to use a book that started out with $1 cost on it. Everything's put in with matte medium. There's so many different products you can use to put things on with. This is a group of thicker pages. The edges are glued together so that it would hold some heavier additions to it. Little pages. Another original jelly print, another pocket that's undecorated. And this was a baby wipe that I'd used to clean up the stamps with. So I came in to the studio one day and it was dry and had all the colors that had it in the book, so I just tore it up and put it down. I think it's really cool. Another group of thick pages, another piece of the towel, another deli print, no, deli print, jelly print on deli paper. Some thicker things glued on the corners. You can see it here. So if someone were to take this and finish it, I think it'd be a real good jump off point for them. This, I took this ruler and tore the edge off the paper, folded that edge in and glued down the sides to make a little pocket, took the scrap that was left and put it on the back side. So I think that's cool. This tells you about journal jumps and Miss I'm a Maker, and finish off with Randy's plein air painting that he did in Monet's garden. So there you have that one. These two, we'll jump right through these. These aren't decorated nearly as much. These are from paintings. This one is called Orangey Beautiful, and this one is Reach for the Sun, an oil and a pastel. And the same scrap canvas for the spine, and just a piece of coordinating paper on the back, which of course can be covered up. These books are hand bound. I made the signatures inside and then sewed them together with a bookbinding technique and left the strings so that they will be easy to decorate for someone else. Inside is handmade paper, and we've got all kinds of paper here, from printmaking paper to little stubs of duct tape, some colored composition paper. So just whatever. This is some 140-pound watercolor paper, some deli paper, and again I put notes all the way through. This one is from I took a painting and altered it in Photoshop and did a black version of it and then turned it into a silkscreen print. And so that's print of the silkscreen of my painting. Got that? Okay. Some black paper would be great with white gel pen on it. So you can just see it's just a little bit of everything, again, to encourage someone to not be afraid to mess it up. Another little envelope. And a cool envelope this time. This one's two envelopes put together. And then you can flip it back. And here is a clear acetate sleeve that was cut down and attached. You could actually put some photos in there and flip it back over. So there's that. And there you have it. Journal Jumps by I'm a Maker. So that was my test video, guys. You're the guinea pigs. And over and out. We'll see you later.